stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Got the quick completion. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Guys, let's chat just a little about Price. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number one on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to play well within the conference.
They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. And the Owls are rolling down the field. Using his legs, it's Willingham. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the right. Snags it. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Owls. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Try to get it to the edge. Got enough for the first. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And this is a really good job of getting on the perimeter so quickly. When you run these tosses, you get away from the big boys. And when you got speed in the backfield, let him do the rest, right? Flip it to him, let him get outside, let him run the football, make a big gain. When you got speed at the running back spot, you definitely want to toss it to him and get him on the perimeter.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll ride the hot hand. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is...
Breaks into the open. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Off the play fake on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ware. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They're just trying to sneak the back out to the right side there, but great job tackling on defense against a guy who's hard to bring down once he has the ball in his hand.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Jukes his way for more. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown. Leaves it with the back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is.
There he goes. Picks up the first down, still moving. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. And he runs it in for the... And the Owls backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry here.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Johnson looking to throw. The screen, he's got wheels. Not quite so backed up after that play. He's out of bounds at the 12. Long way to go for this offense. 1st and 10 from their own 12. Wants to throw on 1st down. Bakes the grab on the left. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. The Owls moving quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for their 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage?
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. There's a reason they call it linebacker U, and class is in session getting that sack.
I mean, big-time playmakers at the linebacker spot all throughout their history that know how to get to quarterbacks and know how to make big-time plays.
And the Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. That's caught. It's Hendricks. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Well, not a lot the defense could do on that play. They got a curl route. They're playing zone coverage. Everybody got dropped to their spots correctly, but there was just way too much velocity on that throw. They didn't have a chance to break that one.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He slings it deep to the left. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Here's a heat. Quarterback now breaking the field.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
Oh, they're after him. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
You got to love that if you're on defense, because you were able to affect the quarterback with pressure, and you only rushed 3 guys. Well done.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The offense. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. He'll try the left side. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. They'll give it to him again. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Takes the handoff. It's Willingham. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find consequences.
Off the play fake. Grab near the marker. It's Ware. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. The give to the left. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Rice. They'll toss it to the left. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Off the RPO, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4. Johnson wants to throw it. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
They're able to make the stop, but he is beyond the line to gain its first down rights. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Lets it fly. Got him downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Fights off the defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly. He's got it. Touchdown, Rice. And the stomping has commenced. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Johnson looking to throw. Makes the catch. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Owls. And the beatdown has